I can either go right here and take the road all the way to where I'm going, or I can go straight here, go out towards the training spot, and have a fun time getting there. So, you know which one I'm gonna pick.
So the countryside right now is really pretty. It's all green and the grass is coming in. It's been here for a while. Everything looks great. So I definitely let this video be a lot longer because it's just so pretty and I want to show off that. But at the same time, I do end up cutting a lot of stuff out just because there would have been 4 hours of video and ain't nobody got time for that.
I'm turning around because I want to do a certain little climb that I almost forgot about. You just got to go over onto the other side of this little creek here, and yeah, it'll be there. I forgot about it because it just seems like the less interesting option in that turn. So, but I think overall this route ends up in the same place, but this is a slightly more interesting route. Oh, buddy. So this does have a lot of rocks on it, which are now very difficult to see because of the grass. So you kind of gotta react to them as you hit them. Like that one now, really, I didn't even see it. Really threw me off. This is why we stand up and we have a tack position. Our butt is back. We're ready for that kind of stuff. Even when it's real gnarly like that one. Obviously, I didn't know it was going to be damn near impossible to see the rocks. I may have just done it different, but yeah. A year ago, no question, I would have crashed twice on that climb. No question. Alright, I'll go uphill. No point in panicking. They're just doing their job. I don't need to yell at them or roost them or anything like that. They're protecting their sheep and their goats. That's what they're supposed to do. A lot of people get really mad about dogs barking at them, and yeah, it's annoying when it's like a residential dog, but that's a farm dog. There's a big difference. That's just sad. But I don't think he's chained up all the time. I've come out here many times where that dog wasn't there, so I think he's there when they're working. They just want to keep him safe. So they tie him on. My God. think it's a right and then a left. It's been a while. I mean, I don't know how many months, but probably 6 months since I've been out here. But luckily, this was like my first off-road training ground, so I know it pretty well. Used to do this a lot on the 950. I remember I used to think this was pretty hardcore, actually. And you know what? It's all good. Like, if this is what you like to do, I don't give a shit. It doesn't matter if this is your thing. And you're out here having fun, not hurting anybody. Who cares? You know, that's my biggest gripe with the internet is everybody has to be Travis Pastrana, and it's just not realistic. You know, it's okay to just enjoy being chill. I don't. This isn't for me. But you know what? I'm having fun right now. So who cares? Riding for 40 minutes, 38 minutes now. I can go left and make the loop longer, but I really want to get to my destination. So I'm gonna go right, and it should get me to the road quicker. Either way, I have to get on the cement road. I'm gonna flood it if I keep riding it like that, guys. I'm gonna flood it if I keep plugging it. Like that. It's not. You need 125 kids, 85 kids. If your dad tells you if you ride it lugging it, you're gonna flood it, you need to have a discussion with your dad about how jetting works. That's it, that's solid concrete. It's not a whole lot. It's pretty wild because during dry season these roads are like intensely dusty to the point where if you're riding with a group at all, you either have to ride right next to the other person or you have to ride a good 200-300 yards, meters, whatever behind them. Not just feet, but like, yeah, because the dust is the bentonite clay is what I would call it. It's a clay dust, so that turns into a powder. Clay's a really interesting thing. Right now, because it's got some water into it, compacted, it's hella hard. Like, hard enough to just chuck your tires around. There's no forgiveness here. Like, you say hard packed, you can take a hammer to it. You really don't want to go down and on this shit. It hurts like crazy bad hurts. Like, we're talking injuries, dislocates your shoulder easily. It's pretty gnarly shit to crash on. But end of the dry season, it'll be so worn in that it just turns into this powder. Not a sand. It's not sand. Very different. A powder. Like baby powder or talcum powder, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty gnarly. You gonna be an ass? You want some love? Come here. It's okay. I know. I know I'm different. Come here. All right, I'm gonna move on now, okay? No, don't kick me. I saw your he started giving me the old huffing and puffing. Yeah, Yeah, I've definitely ridden down there if you're curious. I'll wait for it to dry up because right now that bottom is super slick, like the algae and ice. The algae is like ice down there, so it's as fun as you think it is. No lie. Yeah, you think, oh, you can freaking use those as berms. Yeah, you can. You just gotta double check because sometimes there's like random holes in or random steps. But yeah, you can definitely ride down there. That would have been a fun one to crash down into. Yeah, the camera's not really showing this off, but directly to my left, there's a giant, like, you won't survive. Well, you'd survive, but you would wish that you didn't, and then you better hope you get cell phone service because you're not crawling out. Yeah, it just gets disgusting. So even here at the headwaters, you'll see massive amounts of pollution. It's insane. Here is an example. This is an overflow from the river. This is river overflow, and it smells like burnt tires. And it happens quite frequently. Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. You can go up and around there, or you can just go straight. That used to be really scary for me. Now it's kind of just, it is. Not good at changing my stock settings, my shock settings. And I only have compression and rebound. That's it. I don't have high speed, low speed, like a 6-days does. So that definitely leaves me kind of like real general settings changes. And really I don't notice the difference until 5 or 6, a lot of clicks out. Yeah, that feels super good. There's a good chance I was riding in the track, motocross track, or doing some higher, you know, honestly though, higher speed stuff, I don't know. I feel like this suspension is good for a beginner because I never had any issues with it up until this year. I would have never have complained about it. I didn't think it was bad. Every problem was something I could fix through body position, through practice, and I still believe that. I mean, look at Carson Brown. The guy's fast on anything, so he doesn't have factory suspension on everything he has. But yeah, it would inspire more confidence, I believe. Ah, yes, the trash. This used to be a pristine area. One business that happens to need to dump auto parts comes out here. Yeah. Oh man, that is a stench. Conagua. You see that on the dam? That literally is the water company, right? For Puebla. That's the water company. It smells like sewage, the whole lake. So yeah, it's just mind-blowing to me that this is just, I mean, bienvenidos, right? All right, so we still got 30% battery. I'm gonna record just the going up. Honestly, a lot of people just go up and around on that ridge. And most new people, I tell them to do that, but this is such a fun spot. A lot of Jeep people come out here and RZR people, and just getting into the area is an epic ride. I could spend a lot of time just going up and down these rocks. I mean, surely they look cool on camera. There's just so many different ways to do them. It's not like you can just do it one time and then like, okay, I did it. I mean, you can. A lot of people, almost everyone I know, that's how they ride. But for me, I'm like, man, there's so much to learn from this section right here. This isn't even the place. I don't know why more people don't spend the time to just around. Hit this one again. I don't know, man. This to me is just like the best. I'm not the fastest guy, especially when it comes to like straight speed or corner speed. I don't ever try to say I am. But where I have a lot of fun is in this stuff. And I think that in the races, because for me this is fun, it's just not even something I worry about. Big jump here, 2 jumps. I can see another one that I missed in the past. I mean, check that out. I mean, it doesn't look like a ramp to a motocross racer, but you got this smooth up, and then it's a really steep, but you can use that rocky section as a jump. That's pretty badass. Now I wonder, can I go down it? Probably. Let's find out. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. I've been afraid to go down that for years. And that was my old line to the left there. It looks like people have either come and clean this place up or the rain washed away, because there was some gross trash. I'm gonna guess the rain did, because I've never heard of anybody cleaning anything. So I want to see if I can do that rock or that formation. It looks possible. Yeah, that's it down. Yeah, nice. Honestly, it's funny how downs on cameras don't look scary. Ups on cameras, people are like, wow. But it's way more intimidating going down than up, because up you just need speed, and you can control your speed really easily by just having more of it. Down, it's you don't have the same control. So the Jeeps really tear this up. And I won't lie, when I was in the past, I had a hard time getting up and down that too. So wonder why there's red there. Huh. It's hard to know where you can and can't go down because it's so steep. And some sections are really undercut for a long time. So it's, oh look, definitely easier going, gauging it from down there. So I'm just gonna take my time. Alright, I don't want to mess with these donkeys, so I'll give them their space. Go somewhere else. So you can see there's just a lot, like right there. To the right of this tree, there's a good amount of climbs that look fun. We're just scouting right now. It's been a long time since I've been out here, and my the place hasn't changed so much, but the way that I see things has. So that happens. The donkey should be up here. Yeah, they're just having fun. Not gonna run you over. See one, the littlest donkey ran off. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get around it and get it back to its mommy. There we go. Alright, so they're gonna hang out over there. We'll hang out over here. They're just, Mama's scared and wants to let me know that, wants to let the baby know that he's safe. Let me do a little bit more investigation. This is an animal place, you know. Sometimes there's donkeys up here, cows down in the valley down here. You never know, and I want to know first. So then I'll start setting up cameras, start doing some interesting stuff. One more spot to check out. You can see where the Jeeps go, because they just go to the same exact spot over and over and over again. So like they'll just keep hitting that until it's inexistent. And I think they do this too. I'm not really sure, but they definitely do the one over across this way. I don't know. Jeep life is an interesting one, man. So I'm gonna set up a track, get warmed up, put some laps in, and then see if I can do anything interesting on some transfers. I'm looking for transfers, always, always, always. Alright, so let's set up a short track that does not go that way towards El Burros. Because of mama baby burro combination. That's just too cute. I don't wanna mess with that. So gotta find a start stop line, which could be anywhere in here. I want to include all the cool stuff that I like to hit. Like that, come down. Could be in a round and about. See, I'm not really sure. I don't remember all of the cool stuff because there's so much of it. So much of it here. That's the problem with making tracks. Come up, come down. Could go around it. Fair. I want to go up that, but it looks scary today. I think the rain has washed it out a lot. Maybe I just come up and go. I've hit that before, but that's not something I can repeat. I don't know. I gotta be in a mood. I'm not in that mood. What do we got here? I mean, if I had Huevos, that would be a nice transfer. And I could do it right through there. Yeah, let's try it. There's no kicker or anything, so it should be alright. Yeah. That's pretty simple. Alright. That was at first. I probably should have been a second. Come back. It's all very much figuring it out as I go. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, it's coming together. It may not seem like it. That was a weird lizard snake. I don't like that. That doesn't look. They come down. Now I go around the rock. I could do a climb up that and then come down to the left. Yeah, let's try it. Uh-oh. What do we have through here? What if I come through? I don't know if there's an easy way to do that much. But there's one way not to do it, and that's not to try, so. Second gear. I tried. This step right here is tricky. I'm not saying it's not possible. Everything's possible. So I'm gonna use the clutch to drop the rear. Now I'm gonna side hill my way over there. It's not graceful. Anytime you're off the bike, it's not graceful. And then down. I could go down. Around here. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, but you know, with bravery. Did I do that? Can't remember. I'm pretty sure I did. Let's try this again. What did I do? That's sketchy. Alright, see how many laps we can do before I die. God, I'm way hitting my head on this branch. All the way to the rock. Big scary climb. With a overcut, undercut, whatever. Scary descent to the right. I'm hitting the first. That's a lap. So too much there's a rock in those bushes. I gotta get gas, I'm pretty low. Went and got gas, grabbed some food, some drink. Let's see if I can get this time down. I don't have signal out here, no. For some reason my GPS, this thing won't communicate with my phone unless I have signal. I don't know. I know my time can be improved, and I want to know what a lap time out here is because I'm a fucking nut job, so I have to always be improving. I could just, you know, come out and enjoy the ride, but you know, that wouldn't be me. So anyways, let's go ahead and stop that, start a new one.
So I did laps for about an hour, I think. I don't know how many laps or whatever I did, but I did laps for about an hour. I ended up cutting out the majority of them because that's a lot of laps. But after that, I just kind of play around, find some cool stuff to do, and I'll show you that too. And I decided to head home. I took the same way home that I came in, so I didn't feel like it was really worth recording. And after you've had like a good amount of workout, which this is a very serious workout, don't let anybody fool you, you're not really thinking about talking. So there's not a whole lot of talking. I ended up cutting out the majority of the ride. There's a couple of interesting things that happened. Like I found a family that had broken down. Not broken down, their car wouldn't start because, well, they're on an incline and the car thought it was still in drive, so it was being smart, wouldn't start. Yeah, interesting modern car problems.
Muchas gracias. De nada.
Anyways, got them back on the road, back headed towards wherever they were. I think they're just out enjoying the countryside like I was. And yeah, head home. So, bye. That's pretty much it for the day. It's not a typical training day. Normally I don't take the long ride out to that training spot, but it is an incredible spot. Due to the interesting topography of that area, it's a really fun place to go and train. But I'm going to go ahead and close off the video from there. Thanks for watching. It was a fun one for sure. I can't wait to get back to that spot. I do have a race this weekend, so it's going to be a while before I head back there.
You gonna be an ass? You want some love?